G'day cocktail lovers, it is blood orange season here in Australia and I love blood oranges. So I got a little bag of them and I thought, how many things can I make with this? First I made some acid adjusted super juice following the recipe on Kevin Koss's super juice calculator, and I will be trying that in a few cocktails down the line. And then I decided to make some syrup. That's the natural color of this. So this is pretty straightforward. I made an oleo saccharum. If you're unfamiliar with the process, it's pretty straightforward. You peel the fruit, you weigh that peel, and then cover it in twice its weight in sugar. And then over the period of 12 to 24 hours, the sugar is going to leach the oils out of the peel and it will liquefy. I actually added a little blood orange juice to that in order to get that really amazing red color and a bit more flavor in there, and I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. I was thinking of leaving it at that, then I got inspiration. Namely, I found a bottle of spiritus, Polish rectified spirit, 95% alcohol by volume. It's actually incredibly hard to get this in Australia. I thought it was illegal actually because it killed a couple of people. People in the States were going like, oh yeah, no, I can get that 95% spirit. You find it very difficult to get it retail in Australia. I had not seen it in years and I saw it in a really nice local bottle shop, so I grabbed it and thought, ooh, what tinctures can I make with this? As I was looking at the peel in the syrup, I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a blood orange liqueur, and the base will be the peel that's already sweetened in there, and I'm going to cover it in 100 or 200 mils of the spiritus and leave it not for very long, because in my experience, the spiritus rips color and flavor out of whatever you put in it really quickly and really intensely. So I'm probably not going to have to leave it for more than a day or two. The spiritus has been in the peel for 4 days. It's really taken on some color and I'm assuming flavor, but I'm not about to drink spiritus straight. So now I'm going to do two things. Given this container holds about 400 mils and there's around 100 mils of spiritus in there, I'm going to fill it up by adding about 100 mils of a blood orange sugar syrup I made. And then I'm going to top the whole thing off with vodka, which should be around 200 mils of vodka. In my case, it's barrel-aged vodka. So that should be some interesting flavor going in there as well. Interesting thing, all the recipes I've seen online for making your own liqueurs say to leave it for anywhere from a month to several months. I'm not doing that. This is more a test. This will probably be in total, I don't know, a week or two, getting that flavor in there. We'll see what it's like. And honestly, if it tastes good, I maybe will put the effort in to letting it age for months to apparently get some real flavor in there. For now, this is going to go aside and I will see you, I don't know, in a week or two my time. A couple of seconds your time. Turns out I am more patient than I thought, and I've actually left this for more than 2 additional weeks since you saw me. I figured that might be enough. I gave it a little taste. Two things. As it stands, it's still a little syrupy and the alcohol content is still quite high. It's very hot, as they say. So what I'm going to do is dilute it. I'm going to start by adding about 20% water by volume and taking it from there. So first things first, this has got a built-in filter in this bottle, and I'm going to pour this out and weigh it. There was about 275 mils of the blood orange liqueur, so adding 20% by weight water, I put about 50 mils, slightly under 20%. I thought I'd be a little bit conservative. Turned out to be a good amount. It's now less syrupy and it's less hot, and I think it's going to make a good liqueur. What's interesting to me is it went from being relatively clear to quite cloudy when I added water. That might settle, I don't know. I might filter this again at one point and it might clarify it a bit more, but it tastes great. It's got real orange taste and the alcohol taste isn't harsh. It's a bit like brandy. I think I found an appropriate cocktail to test this on. It's called Damn the Bloody Weather. It's a riff on a cocktail called Damn the Weather, which has orange juice in it. The main difference in this riff, as I read it on the differ side, was use some blood orange juice. I'm actually going a bit further, obviously. The original recipe had orange curacao. I'm going to use my blood orange liqueur, and instead of dry gin as recommended, I'm going to use this Bloody Shiraz Gin from the Four Pillars distillery. This is going to be quite the bloody drink. Damn the bloody weather. In a shaker, put 1 ounce or 30 mils of my Bloody Shiraz Gin, then half an ounce or 15 mils of blood orange liqueur. Follow that with 1 ounce or 30 mils of sweet vermouth, and then 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of blood orange juice. Final touch, 1 dash of orange bitters. Add ice to the shaker, shake it good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain it into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. It's certainly a suitably bloody looking drink with all those colours, so I can't fault it just on its appearance taste-wise. I actually used acid-adjusted blood orange juice because I'm not that fond of blood orange juice in cocktails. And so it's got a very pleasing tart note. It's actually quite a harmonious balance. I wasn't sure exactly how it would work out. That's more blood orange juice than I would put in a drink normally, but I thought I'd follow the recipe. It probably wouldn't be hurt by using less of the orange juice. Maybe I'll try that another day, but I've got my successful experiment with my blood orange liqueur. I have a successful cocktail with Damn the Bloody Weather, and I am going to go and finish this off. Hope to see you again soon. Until then, cheers.